So I wanted to share with you guys a little bit about meal planning or prep and give you guys some tips. So I've been talking to a lot of people. It's the new year, new goals. People want to get started on the right foot. The first thing that you have to understand is that starting anything new is going to be a little uncomfortable. It's going to take a little bit of learning and adjusting, and understand that it's starting to get more organized in your nutrition and do the right things is going to take a little bit of investment on your part. So I'm going to say that up front because I want you to realize those things. It's going to take a little bit of investment. It's going to require that you take the first step and just start, even if you don't know where to begin or what to do. I'm hoping this video might help you, but you have to be open to adjustment and growing through what you're learning. Okay, so I just actually went to the grocery store, and keep in mind that obviously I am not starting brand new and fresh, but I kind of do start brand new and fresh every week. So, sorry about that. Keep in mind that when I first began this journey, when I first started a program with my coach, whether you're doing a program with me or you're just utilizing my tips and tools, you have to be organized. You have to make a list. You have to follow the list and follow the plan. And our plans are very simple and very easily laid out. But one of the first things that I have my boot campers do is one is purge their pantry, their refrigerator, and their freezer. So I include, like in our boot camps, tips and tricks on doing those things. But once you purge things, get rid of things that are expired. Oh, look, I'm giving you all the tips. Get rid of things that are expired, things that don't align with your nutrition goals, things that you just don't need. Like I had in my pantry the other day a couple packs of like goldfish and chips and Oreos. Like, we don't need them. They're not serving my son. Like, clearly we obviously allow treats and things like that, but he doesn't need to be having them every day, and I don't need to be tempted to go and grab the goldfish. I mean, I love goldfish. So purge, make a list, follow your list, and this is what I want to share with you. What typically I hear from people is that they don't have time, and you're just gonna have to get over that excuse. I hate saying that people make excuses, but I've been there and I've made the excuses. I would have to take my 1.5-year-old to the grocery store with me, and rather than having the mindset of get in and grab what you need and get out, grabbing the milk, the mac and cheese, the cereal, what people call essentials, like I just changed my essentials. So I still go to the grocery store and get in and get out. And now that Bryce is a little bit older, even when he wasn't as this age, I included him in the shopping. It was like a field trip. It was something to do with my kid. We had to get out of the house. So, put them in the cart, give them something to do, ask them to help you pick out the apples, explain to them, you want them, you don't want any soft spots, have them look at them, touch them, feel them. Explain to them, when you go to the freezer section, tell me what color vegetables you want out of the freezer steamable bags. They, say pick the orange ones, grab the carrots, pick the green ones. Maybe it's green beans or broccoli, whatever. But just include your child and make it like a field trip. It doesn't have to be daunting and like a get in or get out situation where it's a chore for you. Okay, let me take a sip of water. Okay, so I want to show you what I got on my get in and get out. I can usually get in and get out in 15 to 20 minutes. So these are a staple for me. I get them from Walmart because they come in this big bag. They are turkey sausages. They are from Applegate Farms, which is a great company. So let me say, no antibiotics, no nitrates, which you want to really be concerned when you have prepackaged meat, like lunch meat and things, that it's no nitrates, and they're gluten-free. Okay, so I have these for breakfast, I'll make them for lunch, and sometimes when I have breakfast for dinner, they go in my dinner. I will be out of the house a few nights this week, but I grabbed a pork loin. You just pop it in the oven, follow the instructions on the back, and you have a pork loin, you have a protein. It's obviously a lot, so we'll cut it up and we'll have it either for 2 nights, or we'll have it 1 night, and then it's lunches for me for a couple days. Okay, I also got a pack of chicken, because I don't think you can ever go wrong just grabbing 1 extra pack of chicken and throwing it in your freezer for the days where life is hectic and you may have forgotten something. Well, look in your freezer. You should always have like a stock of something. So that's actually going in my freezer because I don't need it right now. The pork's going in my fridge. Okay, I always grab some spinach. I try to get the kind of like organic, but whatever. I mean, do whatever works for you and your budget. But what was I gonna say? I will take this, throw it in my Shakeology. So I get an extra dose of veggies. I will take this and throw it in eggs, throw it in a stir fry, throw it in sauce. I will put it in a lot of stuff. So it's very easy to have on hand. It doesn't go bad so quickly. Another staple which I grab are potatoes. So Bryce and Brian prefer, you know, just regular baked potatoes, and I prefer sweet potatoes. To me, it's like a treat. So I grab these. Literally, you can pop them in the oven for an hour and go about your business doing something else, or you can pop them in the microwave 8 to 10 minutes after you poke some holes through them and have them that way. I cut them in half, throw them in a container in the fridge, and for dinner, you know, we have half, or for breakfast, I'll have a half, but they're already prepared and cooked, and then I just have to heat it up. But that's it, especially if you're throwing them in the oven. Let's see. This stuff is the not so good stuff, but that's because we have some events this week that I need to bring things to. Yogurts, grab whatever yogurt fits your budget, fits your nutrition goals. I try to steer clear of ones that have a lot of added sugar in them. Added sugar doesn't do my body well. But these Siggi's ones have 0% milk fat, so that's in line with if I were to have 0% Greek yogurt. And the sugar in it is organic agave nectar. So that is not an artificial sugar, that's a natural sugar, so it doesn't tend to bother me as much. I'll have these for, I know a lot of people are like, well, what do you have grab and go? Like, what do you have that's you can grab and go with? Well, I don't really grab and go food and eat while I'm in the car. Literally, grab and go to me means a meal or a snack that you can have in like 5 to 10 minutes. So I will open a yogurt, I will take out the fruit that I have on hand. I also bought raspberries. I'll throw some raspberries in there, throw some cinnamon on top, and that's enough for a breakfast for me if you're having the whole yogurt and a good serving of fruit, okay? I usually have strawberries on hand. Super simple. Just rinse them as you go. I find they last longer, so I'll take a handful out, rinse them quickly, and just chop them up. I will also, if I buy the smaller ones, like you can see this is a bigger one, but if I buy the ones that are half size, I will wash the whole container, cut the top off, and then put it in the refrigerator where Bryce can reach them, and then he can just go and have strawberries whenever he wants. And that's a healthy snack for him. Same thing with baby carrots. I always have on hand. Open them up, put them in the drawer. The kids can grab them, you can grab them, and dip with ranch dressing. I'm all about ranch dressing. I'm all about dipping my veggies. I don't like veggies just plain, so I will have like a cup of these and some ranch dip in the afternoon, and I feel satisfied with that. Like, I like ranch dip, so I'm satisfied with that. If you like peanut butter, cut up some celery and have it ready to go in your fridge. Literally, guys, it takes a minute to cut and wash celery. Have it ready in your fridge, grab a cup of it later, grab some peanut butter and go to town, whatever. I always have on hand some bell peppers because same thing, quick and easy to wash, cut, and put in your drawer, and you can tell your kiddos to go grab some peppers. I find a lot of times Bryce is he's always hungry. He's a kid, he's an active boy, he's always hungry, and all kids all want to eat all the time. But when I have things on hand that are simple, and I say, go grab a healthy food before you go in the closet and grab a snack, he will do that, and I have to stick firm to that. So as a mom or a parent, you have to stick firm to that as well. You can't just, go off and get whatever. Like, that's not giving them healthy habits. So a lot of the people that I work with, a lot of you guys watching this, we're all working on bettering our habits and our nutritional goals in life. And to be fair and honest, it's because of the way we were brought up. Now, if we're changing our goals now and we're struggling, why would we want to put our littles through that? Why not start them off right, give them the same food you're going to be eating, and just make it a family affair? You might have to put your foot down. You might have to say, if you don't eat your couple carrots with dinner, you're not gonna get more mac and cheese, or you don't eat your broccoli trees with dinner, you're not gonna get a snack before bed that's, whatever is like a snack type food. Like for snacks for Bryce, I consider snack type foods like yogurt pouches, applesauce cups, granola bars. Those aren't like essentials. Those are like what he has as snacks once he has his growing foods. And I'm not gonna lie, it's never been easy. It's never been something that just happens overnight, but you have to stick with it and you have to be firm, just like you're gonna stick with it for you and be firm with you, because your nutrition matters. So that being said, I have chicken over here that I took out this morning that I'm gonna throw in the crock pot. It's 2 full-size chicken breasts from Costco, and put in the crock pot, shred it up later. It's gonna cook while I go work out, while I work, while I get Bryce from school, while we play, and I don't have to worry about it. I will grab a freezer steamable bag of broccoli later, make that for dinner with the chicken, and we'll have some of those potatoes. So just keep in mind that when you're starting a new journey into what your family eats, it's gonna take time and growth and adjustment. You're gonna have to grow with it. Just like we all have gone through growing pains as a kid, we have to grow through them to grow. So just allow yourself grace, make it a priority that when you go in the grocery store, you're not just grabbing what we feel our kids, what our kids need or we need. Like, make sure it's the right stuff. Don't go in and grab a bunch of junk. Go in and grab the right stuff, and you can get in and get out, and you can make it a positive experience, and you can actually eat healthy, feel good, on a budget, without taking up too much time once you start getting in the habit of things, and do it well. So I hope this was helpful. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.